Hey everyone, how are you? I hope you're having a beautiful day or an evening, whatever time you're watching this. It's Bree, your yoga guide here at Vinyasa Wave. The wave I have for us today is going to be a funky one like I usually do, so flipping directions, putting our legs through our arms, and funky stuff, my favorite kind of stuff. Kind of gets us out of the box, gets your mind working. If this is your first time here, welcome, welcome. I'm super excited to have you, and I'm excited for you to try this wave. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. It really means the world to me, like for real, for real. Anyway, with that being said, it being a funky wave, if you feel like you can't keep up or wherever, just have fun with it. That's the only thing I ask, is just have fun with it. Heck, make up your own thing. If you get lost along the way, just make it up or just jump back in wherever you can, okay? We are going to start on our backs with our knees bent, feet flat on the floor, and then just place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, and just, if you feel safe, close your eyes. Otherwise, just just chill out for a second, all right? And I'll meet you there. All right, if you're ready, I'm definitely ready. So let's go ahead and lay on our backs, bending the knees, feet flat planted on the mat, and one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. Again, if you feel okay closing your eyes wherever you are, then close your eyes. Otherwise, just start to focus on the breath. Maybe put your knees together, heels turn out. Take a little pressure off that low back. And start to feel your breath move through your body. See if you can move your hands with your breath. So on your inhales, your belly and your chest are rising, and on your exhale, it's falling. If you feel all the thoughts start flooding in as you're settling into your mat, imagine we're laying underneath a wave right now. We're just watching the waves crash above us, but it's nice and calm beneath the crashing waves. So just like those thoughts, let them come in, acknowledge them, and then send them on their way for now. We can always go back and go get those thoughts later. But for right now, just you, your breath, and your mat. Bring your hands together at your third eye, so that space in between your eyebrows. And we're gonna open our practice with a nice sigh out. So take a deep inhale. Exhale, sigh out. Beautiful. Bring your knees into your chest, place your hands on your knees, and just gently start to make little circles, whichever direction you'd like, because we'll be going the other way soon enough. Just begin to move with your breath. Move in rhythm with your breath. And then switch directions. And come to find stillness when you make it all the way around. Place your hands underneath your knees and just gently start to rock back and forth. And keep going all the way until you make it up to a seated position, until your feet make it flat on the ground. Sit back just a little, arms extend out in front of you. So we're engaging the core right now. We're starting core early. So hold it here. and then lower gently, and then lift up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Moving with the rhythm of your breath, using that core to pull you up and down. Get that fire started nice and early. Good. And stop when you make it all the way up at the top. Let's swing our feet all the way around until we find tabletop. And from here, just start to make some circles, get into those wrists, warm them up a little bit. And then switch directions. And release, good. A couple rounds of cat-cow, so inhale, lower the belly, gaze goes up. Exhale, round. Inhale, lower the belly. Exhale, round, get into each one of those vertebrae. Exhale, drop the belly, open the heart. Good, find neutral. On your inhale, extend out your left leg and your right arm. Exhale brings them underneath the body together until they meet. Inhale opens. On your exhale, step your left foot over to the right side. Your right arm is still out. And then sit back to get into that side body stretch, maybe even into the outside of your right hip. And inhale, lift to a hover. Exhale, meet under the body. Inhale, open. Exhale, step it over, and then sit back. Just a little bit. Beautiful. Keeping your right arm in front, bring your left leg all the way around to the left side of your mat so your left foot is out to your left side. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the chest. Exhale, drop your left arm, let it slide down your left leg. Reach over to your left side, keeping the chest open. We aren't rounding the shoulders. And breathe into that side body stretch. Inhale, lift the chest, and exhale, drop your right arm down to the right side of your mat. So we're in this modified side plank. On your next inhale, lift up your right leg to a hover in front of you, and then step it down to find side plank, and then your left leg comes off, so you're in a variation of a side plank of your choice. Exhale, left hand comes down, right arm comes up as your left leg spins underneath the body to a hover. Beautiful. And bring it back to your regular plank, still hovering that left leg. And then bend at the knee and lower all the way down to your belly. Keeping this position, flex your left foot so it's nice and flat. And on your inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Beautiful. Straighten out that left leg, but still hovering it. Push up into plank, and then back to three-legged down dog. Bring your left foot in front, your left leg in front of your right knee, so you're kind of making this 4 shape, and then push back into the hips. Get a nice stretch in that hamstring. Good. Exhale, keeping everything where it is, lower your knee and your leg down, and then inhale, lift the chest, open the heart. Exhale, hands come down, heart center, and then bring it back to tabletop. Beautiful. We're going around to the other side. So inhale, extend out your left arm, right leg extends out. Exhale, meets it underneath the body. Inhale, opens it. And then we step it over to the left side and sit back. Get a nice stretch in that side hip, the left side hip. That doesn't make any sense. In your left hip. Good. And inhale, float. Exhale, meet it under the body. Inhale, open. Exhale, step it back to the left side and sit back into your left leg. Beautiful. And then swing it around to your right side. Inhale, lifts the chest, opens the heart, arms over the head, gaze goes to the sky. Exhale, drop your right arm and slide it down your right leg as your left arm reaches over the body. Beautiful. Keep pulling that shoulder back, opening the heart. Inhale, bring it back to neutral. Exhale, drop your left arm down to the side. So you're in your side plank. Then inhale, lift your left leg off the ground, extend it out in front of you, and then step it down to float your right leg off to your variation of a side plank. Next, exhale, drops your right arm down to the mat. Keep spinning until your left hand comes off the floor, and then your right leg extends all the way through to a hover. Beautiful. And bring it back to a plank, keeping your right leg nice and extended and hovering. Bend at the knee, flatten your right foot, or make it nice and flat, and then lower down all the way to your belly. On your inhale, lift your foot. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the foot, engage the glutes. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Beautiful. Straighten out your right leg, but keep it hovering. Push up to plank. Good. And then keep pushing back to three-legged down dog. Feel that hamstring stretch. And then exhale, bring your right leg in front of your left for this little 4 stretch. And push back into your hips. And then lower down until everything meets the floor. Inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Beautiful. And then bring it around to tabletop. Good. Just one round of cat-cow. Get out all those little nooks and crannies one more time. Exhale, drop the belly. Gaze goes to the sky. Inhale, around the spine. On the spine. And find neutral. Beautiful. Sit back into child's pose. Extend your arms out in front of you. Let your forehead touch the mat. Take one round of breath here. Beautiful. On your inhale, lift up as you're rounding your spine and shift it all the way forward till we find up dog. And then lower all the way down to our bellies. Opening arms up to a cactus position, but you're gonna keep them hovering. On your inhale, lift the chest slightly, and then exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Beautiful. I'm not laying all the way down because I'm like laying on my microphone, but you can definitely relax for a second if you need to. Otherwise, you can keep your left arm kind of tucked in for like a balance if you need, but extend your right arm out and left leg comes to a hover. On your inhale, lift them up. Exhale, lower to a hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, engage the glutes. Exhale, lower. Beautiful. Switch sides. So my right arm comes tucked in as my left arm extends out. Right leg is hovering. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Beautiful. Go ahead and tuck your hands all the way underneath so we can push up all the way into plank and then send it back down dog. Good. Go ahead and take a few rounds of breath to yourself and just get into some movement. Find what it is you need here in this down dog. Maybe it's rocking the hips. Maybe it's bicycling the feet. Good. And then come to find neutral. Let's take one round of breath together. Exhale, sigh it out. Beautiful. Start to just gently wave the body forward, one vertebrae at a time until we make it all the way to plank. Good, and once you've made it to plank, go ahead and lower down chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Send the gaze forward. Gently walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift when you arrive. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, arms come overhead, maybe little tiny back bend at the top. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, jump the feet back, find plank. Lower down chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Good. From here, lower your knees down to a hover, and we're here for 3, 2, 1. In one motion, as you lift your knees back to down dog, lower your elbows down for a turbo dog for 3, 2, 1. One motion, switch down to your knees. 1, 2, 3. Switch to turbo dog. 3, 2, 1. One more time, switch to a hover of the knees. 1, 2, 3. Switch to a turbo dog. 3, 2, 1. Sit back into child's pose. Take a breath. Maybe bring your hands all the way around you till they meet your heels. Just hang out for a second. And when you're ready, let's meet in down dog. Good. Send the gaze forward. Jump, step, or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift when you arrive. Exhale, fold. Beautiful. Inhale, sit back in a chair, hands come to heart center. And we're here for 3 breaths. Pulling the shoulder blades back, sitting low in those hips. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, jump back, find plank. Lower down chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Right leg, step it all the way through. Lift it. One breath, one movement. Lift up to a high lunge. Exhale, lower down. Find plank. Lower down chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg, step it all the way through. One breath, one movement. Inhale, lifts the chest. Exhale, plant it down, find plank. Lower down chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Take a breath here. Remember to modify where you need to modify. Don't think of it as failure. Just listen to what your body is trying to tell you. I am still recovering from a shoulder injury, so chaturangas are a little difficult for me right now. So I'm just modifying, and there's nothing wrong with that. Good. Send the gaze forward. Jump, step, or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift when you arrive. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit back in a chair, hands come to heart center one more time. Take a pause. Maybe close the eyes. Pulling the shoulders back and down, keeping that chest open. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, jump the feet back, find plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Step your right foot all the way through. Cartwheel to warrior two. And keep moving until you find reverse warrior. And cartwheel down, find plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. One breath, one movement. Step your left foot all the way through. Cartwheel open, warrior two. Keep moving until you find reverse. And then cartwheel back to the top. Find plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good job. Take a breath. Maybe sigh it out. You're doing good. Good. This time, send your left leg all the way to the top of your mat. And then on your exhale, tap it to your left wrist, and then send it back. Good. One more. Tap to your left wrist, and then send it back. Good. This time, swing it all the way through until it lands in between your hands. And then on your inhale, we're lifting to a warrior three. So my right leg is floating behind me, hip bones are facing the ground, and I'm rooting down with all four corners of my left foot. When you feel stable, on your inhale, bring your right leg all the way around. If you need to, you can move your hands out to the side like airplane arms. My right leg is extended out to my side. And then inhale, lift the chest. Woo. Try not to let your right leg drop down. It's okay if it does. Good. And then bring it all the way in front of you and step in front of your left foot. So now we have a nice side stretch on our left side. Good. Reaching your both hands over to your right side. Feel that nice side body stretch in your left side. Good. Inhale, straighten it out for a second. Step into your right foot and swing your left leg all the way around till your knee comes into your chest, and hold it here until you get your body situated. Whew. Good. Release your right arm down, grab it on the pinky side of your left foot, and then extend it out for a revolved leg extension. Maybe send the gaze back behind your left shoulder. Woo. Got some wobbles today. Good. And then release, bring your knee back into your chest. And then step it over your right foot back into the center of your mat. And then step your right foot all the way to the back of the mat till we find high lunge. Arms are extended over the body. Good. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest. Gaze goes to the sky. Stay strong through your right leg. Don't collapse into that low back, keeping everything nice and long. Good. Release your hands behind your back until they interlace. Maybe rotate your right foot down till your heel touches the floor. Pull the heart open even more. Exhale, find humble warrior. So dropping your chest on the inside of your left leg. And just feel into this posture. Feel the strength of your thigh carrying all that weight. Keeping your hands interlocked behind your body if you can. Swing over to your right side. Keep moving until you find your humble warrior on your right side. So we're facing the back of the mat now. And then on your exhale, drop your hands, send your right hand out to the front of your mat and open for half moon on your right side. Good. I know that was a bit funky, but I have full faith in everyone. And it's okay if you made up whatever you wanted to get to the back of your mat. And we're gonna continue on with the funkiness. On your exhale, drop your left hand just until your hips can, both hip bones are facing your mat. And then maybe send your left hand off to the left side a little bit just for a balance. And send your left foot behind your right all the way until your right hand can reach. And then lower down to kind of this squat, this baby grasshopper if you can. And we're here for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring it back to a standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, jump the feet back, find plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Take a breath here. You definitely deserve it. Good. And we're going around again. Send your right leg to the sky. Exhale, tap your right wrist, and then bring it back. Option to go up on your tippy toes. Sometimes that helps me reach my wrist a little bit, and then send it back. Good. Exhale, step your foot all the way through till it makes it in between your hands, and then inhale, lift to find warrior 3. Hip bones are facing the floor. And we're rooting down with all 4 corners of that standing leg. Open the arms out to the side, and then bring your left leg all the way around to the side. Inhale, lift the chest, keeping your leg out to the side. Try not to drop it. Good. And then exhale, step it in front of your right leg off to the right side of your mat. So now we have this nice side body stretch on our right side. So arms are reaching over to our left. Good. Step into that left foot. Swing your right foot all the way around till your knee comes into your chest. Hold it here until you get yourself situated. Beautiful. And then send your left arm down to the pinky side of your right foot. Open up for revolve leg extension. Maybe send the gaze behind you. Good, and bring it back to your knee and your chest. Ah! I got all the wobbles today. It is okay, we will keep going. Step your right foot into the center of your mat, and then step your left foot all the way to the back of the mat till we find high lunge. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest. Good. Receive all that yummy energy. And release your arms down behind you until they interlace. Maybe drop that heel on your left foot. Pull the heart open and then fold forward for humble warrior on your right side. Good. Keeping the hips low. Sink into that right thigh. And keeping your hands interlaced, swing all the way to the front of your mat now till you find humble warrior on your left side again. Exhale, release the hands, send the left hand to the front of your mat, open up to half moon on your left side. Right arm is to the sky. Good. Exhale, drop your right arm down just for a second till you can have both hip bones facing the mat. And then send your right arm off to the right side so you can extend your right foot all the way out behind your left until your hand meets your foot and find baby grasshopper. And we're here for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Kick it up until you find standing forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, jump the feet back, find plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good, take a breath here. Good. Send the gaze forward, jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift when you arrive. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, arms come overhead. Exhale, hands come to heart center, and then drop them down by your side. Bring your hands into your heart center, shift your weight into your right foot, and extend your left foot all the way back to find high lunge. Arms come overhead. Keeping arms overhead, shift forward to a hover right over that right thigh. Engage that core. Keeping arms overhead, we're doing the turn again. So we're shifting to our left side, but we're keeping our torso nice and horizontal until we make it to the hover to the back of the mat over our left thigh. Beautiful. Exhale, plant your hands to the left side of your left foot. And on your inhale, step into that left foot. So you're kind of in a revolved half moon. But we're here only for a short second because you're gonna keep spinning your right leg all the way through in between your hands and your foot until you find pistol squat. I hope you followed along. If not, we're doing it again on the other side. And then step it through to the short stance low lunge. From here, hands come to heart center. Tuck your left toes and step it into a chair and then step it back to a low lunge. So inhale, step it to chair. Exhale, step it back. Inhale to chair. Exhale, step it back. Beautiful. One more. Inhale to chair. Exhale to lunge, step it back. Beautiful. On your inhale, lift your arms overhead, step your right foot nice and forward until you find your low lunge. And then exhale, cactus the arms, open the heart. Sink low into those hips. I hope y'all are as sweaty as me, or it must be the sun burning down on me because I am hot. Good. Exhale, send your hips back, find half split. Maybe flex the toes, get deeper into that stretch. And then open to your split, or your version of a split. And we're here for 5 breaths. If you're all the way in the split, you know, I'm an ex-gymnast, so I like to do it just like the gymnasts do. So try to roll your left knee, or I'm sorry, if your right leg's in front, so your left knee should be rolled all the way over, and keep rolling until your left pinky kind of touches the floor or tries to touch the floor. And shoulders are facing forward. Good. And go ahead and shake it all the way out. Go ahead and shake your legs. Good. And let's go ahead and find down dog one more time. However you get to down dog is your choice. You can go through another vinyasa or just meet in down dog. Send the gaze forward. Exhale, jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, arms come overhead. Exhale, hands come to heart center, and then release them down. Good. Hands come back to heart center. Shift your weight into your left foot. Bring your right knee up, and then step it all the way back. Find high lunge. Arms overhead. Beautiful. And then send it forward to a hover. So you're hovering over your left thigh. Abs or your core is nice and engaged. Don't collapse onto that thigh. And then keeping that straight line of your torso, shift it all the way till you find a hover on your right side. So you're shifting to your right. Core is still engaged. Beautiful. Exhale, plant your hands on your right side. If you need blocks for this, you definitely can. And then step into your right foot, so we're kind of in this revolved half moon, but keep swinging that left leg and rotating on your right foot until your left foot comes in between your hands and your right foot to find pistol squat on your left side. And then step it through to find this short stance lunge. Exhale, hands come to heart center. We're going again. Inhale, step it to chair. Exhale, step it back, lunge. Inhale to chair. Exhale to lunge. Inhale to chair. Exhale to lunge. One more time. Inhale to chair. Exhale to lunge. Beautiful. Inhale, arms come overhead. Step your left foot forward, find low lunge. Maybe untuck your right toes. Exhale, open the heart. Gaze goes to the sky. Sink into those hips. Exhale, send it back, half split. Maybe flex the toes. Maybe try to hover if you can, or if you want to. And then open up to splits on your left side. Remember, if you're all the way down, rotate your knee and keep going until your pinky toe on your back foot is touching the ground. Shoulders are facing forward. And we're here for 5 breaths. Keep everything active. Don't just relax in the splits. You'll definitely pull a muscle for sure. So keeping your thigh engaged on both legs. Good, and release. Go ahead and shake your legs out. Good. With both legs in front of you, go ahead and bend your feet, and I'll face you just so you can see. All right, feet are flat on the ground, and we're sitting here kind of like we did in the beginning of class, but this time, arms, extend them straight out in front of you and sit back just a little bit till you can feel your core engaged. And then on your exhale, open to your right side. Inhale, bring it back. And then to your left side. So exhale, open. Inhale, bring it back to center. Inhale, open to your right side. Bring it back to center. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring it back to center. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring it back to center. One more time. Open to your left side and bring it back to center and hold here for a hover for 3, 2, 1. Good. I didn't say relax. Don't relax yet. Go ahead and lift or hover your left leg for 3, 2, 1. Stay there. Open to your right side with your right arm and then bring it back. Open to your right side and then bring it back. Extend your right leg out. Open to your left side and bring it back. And then open to your left side and bring it back. Good. Go ahead and shake out the arms, shake out the legs. If you have to, go ahead and do an up dog and stretch out that belly. Good. All right. And let's go ahead and find butterfly. Inhale, sit nice and tall. Exhale, fold forward, keeping the chin away from the chest. Using your elbows to get deeper, if you choose. And just hang out here, get into those hips. We did use them quite a lot today. Let's start to just slow the body down. Slow your breathing down. Good. Extend your feet out just a little bit till you find diamond, and then just kind of hover over to find like a little turtle shell. If you want, you can sneak your hands underneath to kind of pull your chest down even closer to your feet if you want. And release. Open your legs, find straddle. Inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, drop over to your right side. Inhale, lift to center, and then exhale, go to your left. And bring it to center. Exhale, walk the hands all the way forward to the middle. Make sure you're only going as far as you can. Don't force anything. If your knees are starting to bend, you've probably gone too far. Or if the back is rounding, don't compromise anything in the body just to get a deeper stretch. You're only doing more harm than good. And walk it all the way back. Swing your legs to the front of your mat, or at least for me, to the front of the mat. I don't know which way you're facing, but just go ahead and lay all the way back and then bring your knees into your chest, arms come out to the side, and then exhale, drop them over to your right side, gaze goes over your left shoulder. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, drop it over to your left side. Gaze goes over your right shoulder. And then bring it back to center. And then exhale, send the legs all the way out for Shavasana. Palms face the sky. Let your feet roll out. You made it. Go ahead and just melt into your mat. Feel that heat you created from your work today. In these quiet moments, don't let the thoughts attack you. Remember, we're just sitting underneath the waves, letting them pass along. Go ahead and relax that space in between your eyebrows. Relax your shoulders, your hands. Relax the knees, the thighs. Just melt away. And when you're ready, go ahead and bring awareness back to your body, maybe wiggling some toes, some fingers. When you're ready, roll over to one side. Take a pause before you sit all the way up into a seated position. Place your hands on your knees, palms facing the sky. Again, if you feel okay closing your eyes, go ahead and close your eyes. Otherwise, bow your head. Sit nice and tall, as if someone's pulling a string all the way through that crown of the head. Take one more scan of your body. See if anything came up for you during this moving meditation. Did you learn anything about yourself today? Anything you want to take off the mat with you? When you're ready, bring your hands to your third eye. We're going to close the practice with a nice sigh out. So go ahead and take a deep inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Beautiful. Thank you so much for waving with me today. I hope you had fun getting a little funky. I hope to see you again soon, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.